Happy New Year. Morning, gamers. What's my cap for this split, by the way? At 8 badges. It's Karen's Houndoom, so 47. I don't know why I did the Kimono Girls without that. What are you playing? You know, it's so hard as a content creator. Something that you think about a lot is like, how much do I have to communicate to my audience? Like there's always a balance to strike, right? Between like roping in as many new people as possible and making sure that new people always know what's going on. And then at the same time, you don't want to repeat the same information over and over again for the people that already do know what's going on. Do I want Haze on Crobat? I mean, it's better than Confuse-Ray. So it's something that I spend a lot of time thinking about is like, how do I design my overlays and how much do I talk on stream about what I'm currently doing? What are the things that I need to explain? What are the things that I don't need to explain, right? And the interesting part is like, I think sometimes I overthink these things. Hold on. Because you can put as much work and thought into this as you want, but like as 70% of people are still like not even going to read the title. So, like, at some point, who do I want on this team? This game really only gives you shit Pokemon, huh? Oh, I can get Mamoswine now, right? I think.
Rent due.
Okay, I think I figured out why the alerts are so slow, I think. Or so quiet, rather. No? Never mind. Okay. Oh, wait, no. I know. Okay. Try again, chat. Somebody sub. Quick. Quick, guys. 80% of your audience is reached by 20% of the effort. It's one of those things, the 80-20 rule, where I think when you first hear about it, you start to apply it because you hear like, oh, this applies to like basically everything in life. And I think people have started over applying it now. I think it's gotten too popular. I think we still need like to think about it a little bit more critically, you know? But it is one of those things. When the fuck, okay, when does Pillow-Swine, when do we get Mamoswine? That's what I want to know. Give me Pillow-Swine and give me your learn set. Is this like is it like a relearner? I know it's when it learns Ancient Power. I'm with you on that one. The question is, when does that happen? The answer apparently is Move Relearner. Where the fuck is the Move Relearner in this game? %, of your calorie intake is from the first 20% of your food? That can't be right. Blackthorn. And is it like tiny mushrooms or whatever? Do I need to hack those in? Heart scales. How do you get heart scales in this game? What game are you gonna do a tier list for after Hulk Gold Soul Silver? Emerald. I'm a little bit torn on how I'm gonna do Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire. If I'm gonna do just Emerald. Okay, so we're gonna hack in heart scales is what I'm hearing. If I'm gonna do just Emerald, if I'm gonna do Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and then have to evaluate Steven or Wallace champs, you know, I'm still a little bit torn on that because so far I've done both versions, but when you introduce the third one, I also for Gen 5 it's going to be really tough if I'm going to do all 4 games or if I'm going to do just Black and White 1. I'm still a little bit confused on that part.
Will you be doing a list on DN version as well?
I think so, yeah. Look, I made it louder. It's still kind of quiet though, huh? All right. PK hacks. Do both on Gen 5. It just starts to be, the problem is it starts to get, I think I should probably just do separate tier lists at that point, because it's maybe they're similar enough to where you could do it. It starts to get really iffy, because like sometimes you might encounter a case where like, oh hey dude, Excadrill is like, just as an example, I'm not saying this is the case, Excadrill is amazing in Black and White 1, but it's actually terrible in Black and White 2. And then where do I place it in the tier list, and how does that reflect, you know? I think I'd have to do 2 separate ones, if anything. Maybe, I don't know if I would, I probably would just do that. Yeah. Now for Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, the differences are low enough where I think you could justify putting them all into one. Or just, if I'm lazy, I could just do Emerald and it would be fine. But I don't know, because of how important the Elite Four is in these, like having a completely different champion matters so much, right? Yeah, I think what we do is we test Emerald, and then we do a little bit of testing with Steven versus like Steven as well, just for Ruby and Sapphire, because that's, let's be real, that's the only difference that matters, right? Who plays Ruby Sapphire over Emerald? Wasn't Jaden's Nuzlocke, her first Nuzlocke, the most successful Nuzlocke video of all time? The piece of media that made this whole community exist in the way that it does in the 20s of the 2000s. Wasn't that played in Ruby? I'm just saying. The original Nuzlocke, the very first one, was Ruby hard mode. Obviously, people play these games. PKHax is super not loading, by the way, guys. It is. It's been rough. I don't know if I need to, like, download a new version or something. Has anyone else had this experience? This program is not loading at all for me. When do you think you're going to stream more consistently? The idea is I want to try to do, while I'm still working on the run and bun video, once to twice a week, doing these tier lists. And then once the run and bun video is done, I'm going to start a new big run. I have some ideas for what it's going to be. I'm not sure yet. I'm not going to talk about it. Not going to spoil it. There's some ideas I have. And when that happens, we'll do 4 to 5 days a week again. It seems like nobody else is having the problems with PK Hex that I'm having, huh? Okay. What is the name of this save file? It's just Pokemon Heart Gold, right? Heart Gold version. This is it. Salve, items. Give me 99 heart scales, please. We should look into relearner movesets, I guess, starting in Blackthorn. I'm going to try to do the Elite Four research even more diligently this time. Well, first of all, I'm going to try to actually do most of the testing on the correct level cap. Which was a little bit of a problem in the in the fire red leaf green one. I will admit, I think 1 or 2 placements are a little bit, but I think honestly, I tested all the important ones on the final level cap anyway. I think it was fine. People like the tier list video. I think it did. The responses were good. It seemed like people felt like it was actually something that we put effort in, which is good. Wait, no, don't open export. I think Guts Rap being B tier's bid seconds in years was modest. I stand by this. That did not matter. I think it was out. I think it gets outsped by Gengar always. It's a range on a bunch of shit. What are you even doing with it? Like, what is it? Sweet. It didn't even get close to killing anything on Lorelei. It doesn't kill anything on Bruno. On Agatha, you get outsped. You get intimidated. You don't kill a bunch of shit because you don't have Facade. On Lance, you get intimed. And I don't think it missed like any ranges on Champ, no? I don't. People were saying this, but if you had to stream any other game besides Pokemon, what would you choose? Like for fun or trying to build like a career out of it? Build a career out of it? Wait, shit. I don't know, man. That's a really hard question.
The content. Started running run and bun myself and first attempt has the worst 6-pack possible. Wish me luck, lol.
Pog. It's something I think about sometimes. I think if I wasn't able to stream Pokemon, I would still do content, but I don't know if I would do gaming content. I think I would do like media review type shit or something, video essay type shit. I don't know. And then just kind of stream for fun. Stream like roguelikes or something. I don't think I would stream League. It sounds horrible. Yeah, I think like just like deck building roguelikes and shit like that. Who knows? What am I looking for here?
I balled so hard they thought I was a fucking nutsack.
True. Limit frame rate. Wait, this should... Okay, there we go. Get rid of Mud Slap, I guess. Keep the speed control. Mamoswine is probably like really fucking good, right? I probably should. No. I think we thought about testing it on Claire, and it was garbanzo beans, right? Do I need to check everyone's move? Do a lot of mons in this game really have like good relearner moves? Let's do a little bit of research on that. We should think about this now that we're in Blackthorn, I guess. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. They super do, I think. Hold on. Cross poison for Crobat is like whatever. Oh, I already have that. That's on evolution. Like, does Tauros have anything? This is so annoying to check. I think most Pokemon don't have good relearner moves in this game, right? Sky Attack. Does make do the starters get anything on relearner? Nah. Okay. I think it's not worth checking. I have to go to Burnt Tower now, right? Or not, the other one. This one. What is this place called? Have you heard of a small streamer named Alpha Red? I heard he's the best Nuzlocker. Yeah, the streets are saying that. What the fuck is this place called? Bell Tower. Do we have any encounters here? Didn't we have a command for tier list? Am I crazy? Is it Tin Tower? It's Tin Tower. No, it's Belt. What the fuck? Anyway. Yeah, only Ratadine Ghastly in here. Okay. The streets were talking, by the way. I read some, I made the mistake of reading some, not even main channel comments, but pChal daily comments on the episodes of us testing here. And people were like upset that I wasn't like doing it more systematic. That like, basically what people were bringing up is this idea of like, oh, I should just hack in all the Pokemon that are available at every point and then test one by one and not do like the run-throughs, right? Testing Ho-Oh. Wait, this is a good question, actually. Hold on, we need to think about this. I mean, why not, right? We don't have to do it now because I don't have the Master Ball on me, but we'll think about it. But I don't know if I'm going to do Heart Gold again. Where do you get... No, wait, hold on. Fuck, the Master Ball is only... Oh, I do have a Master Ball. Never mind. Yeah, we're going to test Ho-Oh. Okay. So people were talking about how I should do this like more systematic, like, oh, hack in every Pokemon and then just test them all per gym fight. The issue, and I had obviously thought about this, obviously. I thought about this before, and while I was doing my testing and shit like that. And worth noting here, PP up in the Tin Tower. I think that's actually kind of important. I think the problem with that approach is that you don't get like the regular like Nuzlocke experience at all. And you get like a good in the way that I'm doing it now, it's like a good compromise because it gives you the context of what like a regular put together team of Nuzlocke Pokemon might actually look like. And that makes like the way you build teams differently rather than it gives you a better overview of what you can have and what might be like mutually exclusive, which is something that you have to like super keep track of. If you do like hack in everything and then do the testing. Yeah, it also completely skips encounter writing, which is super important in this game, by the way. And I'm actually probably going to talk about a lot in the video. I have no idea how to get out of here, by the way. I'm so cooked, guys. So I think this is like, but if you do only run-throughs, then obviously like completely legitimate Nuzlocke run-throughs, that's super inefficient, right? So the idea is basically like this, the way of doing it like this is like a good compromise, right? Where you get like a little bit of both. And I don't know. I think that makes sense. Hold on. I got it, guys.
Any Ratterman? XDD.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure if I've ever done that puzzle in my life. It's entirely possible that I've never done this before. Because like the only time I played, it was Sacred Gold that I played on stream. Have I ever played Heart Gold on stream? Yeah, I did the... Oh, this was so long ago. The Centret solo run. Nobody's going to remember that one. I'm sure there was other, like, instances as well. Play Magic the Gathering? I've never played it in my life. Is it this way? Yeah, it is. Damn, he got it. Oh, wait, this is just for an item? Fuck me. Time before the candy pill. Oh, yeah. That was way before the candy pill, too. Wait, hold on. I think I'm just straight up in the wrong room. Yeah. Is it okay to paste a Twitch clip of Small Ant? Someone made him heal a sick cow thinking it would give him moo moo milk, but he got nothing. Who the fuck cares, bro? Holy fucking chatting.
I just got hospitalized because of a peekaboo accident. They put me in the ICU.
Good one. So to answer your question, Neuroner, and I'm not trying to rag on you as a person here, it is perfectly fine to post Twitch clips whenever you want. The problem is that I will watch the clip, and then if it's garbage, I'll tell you. And the bigger problem is that you already described the entire contents of the clip to us, and it sounded like a terrible clip. No disrespect to Small Ant at that point. Big fan of Tanner. But I just feel like you have a not quite fleshed out understanding of what kind of clips would be interesting to the people in this stream, you know? Which is fine. Maybe you're new. That's okay. In which case, by the way, welcome to the community, in which we build character and social awareness through me ragging on you guys until you behave like normal human beings. Okay, we're catching Ho-Oh and we're testing it. There was a joke in it that works if you speak German. See, and now the problem is I'm already so primed against this clip because of the way that you presented it that I don't want to watch it anyway. So we all missed out on that part now. How do they make you walk back or something? What is I think you can fly, right? Terra resorts to clausing Lucid. Let's check this one out. That is a good clip title. I'm intrigued. Wait, what happened? Oh, he accidentally ran into a trainer. Wait, what? Wait, what happened? I'm so confused. Oh, you don't see it at the start. He loaded a save state because he ran into an optional. Oh, Terra. Keep watching. Do I put this on the monitor? It's a whole ordeal to have you guys watch it as well. I don't have the technology for that. I apologize. That's pretty funny. Okay. That's pretty funny. Anyway. Optionals in Lucid have randomized teams? That's insane, bro.
Almost 1.5 years. Nice. Happy to see you uploading on pChal daily regularly again. I hope you have a nice Christmas time, nice Christmas holidays next week, and I hope you get to spend some chill days with your loved ones. Love your content.
I'm planning on it. Thank you.
There are some things people can potentially take for granted in a normal playthrough, so this approach feels really natural and could even catch some outlier battles.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely not the perfect approach, but we have to approach this realizing that there is no way to perfectly do a tier list. Because in the end, there is no way to do an objective ranking of all the Pokemon for a Nuzlocke of a game. It's just not like. Remind me to get Toxic Spikes back on Tentacruel later. It is in the end going to be entirely opinion and vibe based. We can take steps to like inform our opinions in like some objective way, but in the end, right, there is no like fundamental truth of the universe that like where the rankings are just correct, right? It's the way I view these videos, it's more of a guide to the games than anything from someone who plays this a lot for people who don't play this a lot, right? And I think when we approach it like that, I think it's a lot more chill. I'm gonna so dodge this guy. Hold on. I had the running active. I forgot about that one, guys. Mamoswine. Why are these Andrews level 33, man? Holy shit, bro. Also, is Magical Leaf really Meganium's best move at this point? That's crazy, no? Wait, I had Poison Fang, not Cross Poison on... Okay, remind me to get Cross Poison over Poison Fang on Crobat. Oh, also, we should probably go to a mart and talk to the guy so we can... Because I'm pretty sure we'll have the Choice Scarf at this point. And I will be evaluating the Choice Scarf in my ratings. I think at least by the time we get to E4. I think before that it just makes things too complicated. Using mouse is crazy. I'm a StarCraft gamer, dude. Mouse and keyboard is my natural habitat, man. I had the running shoes active again. Oh yeah, I've been testing with specs this entire time. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, the Evo Stone situation in this game is miserable. I really can't deny. Is there any fucking Pokemon here, by the way, that I can catch? What route is this? Anyone know? Is it like 47 or something? Is that right? Ooh, that was in rain and in torrent. This guy fucked me. Holy. Have you played Marvel's Rivals? I don't like shooter games. Well, you know, I don't even dislike them. I'm just extremely terrible at them. Third person even more. I really the whole third person thing is not for me at all. 26. Yeah, 47 is not right. Okay, I think we can get something we don't have yet. Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure everything I can get here, I can get at earlier points as well. There's nothing that I can get here that I couldn't get previously, right? What about, like, Lantern? No, you can get Chinchu way earlier, right? Nine said, do you think adding the Florges Massacre in your A2 video would have been a fun tidbit of lore? Or would have made too bloated? I think we had a version of that in the first draft of that video, and it didn't work pacing-wise, so we cut it. I'm pretty sure that's true. I don't think there's anything we can get that we couldn't have gotten previously at this point. Maybe like Rhyhorn and Victory Road? It's a learning mode where I can wipe anywhere. I mean, yeah, I understand. It's also just a fun fight to include, but it just didn't really work, I think, with the rest of the storytelling, because I don't remember the video exactly, but I'm pretty sure the emotional story beats at that part of the video are pretty different from just like, oh, hey, here's another dangerous fight, right? Like that part, that third act of the video is about Halucha's triumph and how much better Halucha is. I did get a haircut, yeah. It's a mullet, look. And like the whole concept of that video was that we stay focused on the perspective of that encounter throughout the individual acts, right? So it didn't really make sense from that perspective to include the Florges fight, even though it was a fun fight. Ain't no denying that. Why does the final trainer in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I assume Gold and Silver as well, why does the final trainer of the final route before Victory Road have a Rapidash and a Floppy? What the fuck were they cooking, man? Like, be so for real, no? You can surf here earlier. You need Waterfall to get here. Is there anything I can get in Victory Road that I couldn't have gotten beforehand? Like Rhyhorn. Earthquake team. I'm talking about encounters, chat.
But your Pokemon can follow you, so I'm afraid it's the best Pokemon game.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Kanto. I think... Yeah, Rhyhorn otherwise is only Safari Zone. Let's pick it up. When you get the Protector in this game, like all the Gen 4 trait evolution items, can you get those in Kanto? Will there be more draft locks? Hell yeah. Dude, I had so much fun with the last one. Because I like actually prepared and it was like interesting. Like, and I actually like had a good chance. It was super, super fun. I definitely want to do more. Donphan you can get before this. I'm almost certain. Can't you get Fampi in like Dark Cave or some shit? That race gave me a lot of confidence. I feel like I was playing super well. And the way I was drafting too was like, I think I'm mostly happy with just like my draft. I think my draft was like pretty close to perfect. Like if I made a few less execution mistakes, I would have like 100% won that race. Protector is after blue. Gotcha. Okay. Can I find a Rhyhorn, by the way? Is it 5% or something? Okay, is it all floors? Does anyone know that? Do I need to prep for this rival fight at all? Probably not, right? I don't think he has anything scary, no. I mean, how do I beat Typhlosion? I have Tentacruel. What does he lead with? Isn't it like Golbat or some shit? I actually don't want Body Slam. Yeah, we'll pick up the TMs in a second. Isn't it like this way? Do you smoke? On and off. I live in Europe, so unfortunately I got addicted to nicotine when I was a teenager, and now I'm fucked. I'm vaping right now, which is also not very good for you, but it's probably orders of magnitude better than smoking. Ampharos just got 2 out of 2 static procs, by the way. Saw your German interview. That was fun. Thank you. Vaping is negative aura. It really is, dude. Nothing makes me feel more like a loser. It's so crazy. Well, to be fair, if you're in the US, and I noticed this because I'm in the US a lot for like content creator stuff, meeting with people and like hanging out at parties and shit, because none of you fuckers smoke somehow. I don't know how you guys did that. Nobody at these like parties that I go to smokes. I'm always the only person who's addicted to nicotine. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 cringe lords who like doing zins or whatever. But because of that, I don't even want to fucking smoke. Even though I'm getting drunk and stuff, I don't even want to. Like, because I'm the only motherfucker standing outside like a fucking loser like this. And it's a communal activity, you know? Like, I don't know. Fuck you, Americans. Thinking you're better or something. Get your friends addicted to? Here's the thing, my friend. I tried, okay? I fucking tried. At these parties, everyone around me is drunk, okay? I'm like, listen up, buddy. You and me, we should go outside, have a smoke. Nobody! They all say no. They're like, yeah, I'll go outside with you. I'm not going to smoke, though. I'm fine. They're drunk as fuck! And they just say no! How do you do that? That's like a superpower. And I'm definitely not going to vape at a party, dude. Fuck that. Jesus Christ. Okay, where is Dark Pulse? And okay, I'm gonna say something, and I wanted to be clear that I'm not saying that smoking makes you cool. Okay, not what I'm trying to say here at all. What I will say is, as a European who went to college, okay, as a European who went to university and started 2 different degrees, the way that I found people that I wanted to hang out with was the smoking area after class. I'm just saying that that's where I exclusively found cool people. There's just a correlation between people who started going to a lot of parties in their teens and therefore developed good social skills between that group and people who smoke. There's just a correlation there, you know? And here's the thing, smoking really doesn't even look cool. It doesn't make you cool, dude. Maybe in like very specific circumstances, okay? But if you've ever been addicted to nicotine and you live in a cold country and it's fucking rain, sleet, ice is coming out of the sky, the wind is blowing, and you huddle on your fucking balcony at like 8 p.m. to get your fucking fix of nicotine, let me tell you, that does not feel cool, okay? Dark Pulse is buying those breakable rocks. I don't even have the Rock Smash HM. Where is Rock Smash in this game? Oh, is it a TM? Where? Cross poison over Poison Fang and get Toxic Spikes back on Tentacruel. Yeah. Oh wait, I have full restores already. Anyway, if there's any chance, I say that like there's not a 100% chance. If I'm talking to any young teenagers right now, and I guess for Americans it's different because you guys don't start smoking when you're 13 like us, because you guys start going to parties when you're like 20 when you go to college or whatever. Like. Yes, we do. I guess it depends on the area, right? I am a very happy person, and I'm like extremely content with my life. And there's not a lot of like, I don't spend a lot of time thinking about what I should have done differently and stuff like that. I'm very, very lucky and fortunate. And I try to have the opinion of like, oh, I would rather not go back in time and change anything ever because I'm very happy in the place that I am. And if I change any single dial, then like butterfly effect, everything else is going to change. And there's a good chance that I wouldn't have what I have now, right? But if I could go back and not get addicted to nicotine when I was 13, there's a pretty good argument for that. I still have some time to quit. I read a study recently that said people who quit smoking at 35 have the same life expectancy as people who've never smoked. So I have a few years left, but that is kind of weighed up by another anecdote that I heard the other day, which my mom has a friend who's like 60 and quit smoking for 20 years and has recently started smoking a pack a day again. So like, yeah, quitting at 35 is fine, but you're probably not going to quit at 35 if you smoked a lot. You know? And like every single person I've ever talked to who's quit smoking is like, yeah, man, the urge never goes away. Oh, fuck. It sucks. It really sucks. I've talked to people who are like, I've quit heroin, I've quit crack, and I've never gotten away from cigarettes. But I've stopped smoking once you got kids. Worked out pretty well. Yeah, I know people like that. I think one of the things too is like definitely your surroundings, right? Like the US party example I gave earlier is a really good example. If every party I went to for the rest of my life was an American party, there's a pretty good chance I would never smoke again. I might still vape or something like that, right? Like, because it's just too much. Like the nicotine addiction is unfortunately like too much part of my daily routine now, or like my daily life. But the way I always slip back from vaping into cigarettes is I go out with friends and they're smoking, and it is a different experience. It really is. And you kind of buy a pack, and then you got the pack at home, and you guys have been there if you're addicted as well, right? But like if I change the people I hung out with, which I don't want to because I love my friends, but I'm just saying like a lot of it is your surroundings and stuff like that. U.S. college party scene is riddled with smoking and vaping. It's probably just the people that I party with in the U.S. are fucking losers. I'm sorry. It's like the TwitchCon parties and the fucking the Nintendo streamers and shit like that. It's like it's just not, you know. Man, I remember, oh god. I've been to so many like, and this is I'm telling you this cuz like as someone who grew up drinking and going to parties and stuff like that, in like a rural town, and just like that was mostly what I did with my weekends from ages like 13, 14 till like 20. I have like, and now I'm like back like going to like techno parties and shit like that. Like I've been out a lot, okay? And it's an experience thing, right? And I've been to like some of these like TwitchCon parties, and I'm explicitly not going to name any names here at all, but like a lot of these parties I'll go to, and it's very obvious that there's people there who are like my age, which is late 20s, and who are completely inexperienced with partying and their alcohol. It's crazy. Here's the thing, okay? I think personally, if you... How do I want to say this? I think once you hit like 25... you should at least always make it to the bathroom before you throw up. Okay? I'm just going to say that. I think that's a reasonable take, right? I think at some point in your life you have to learn a reasonable relationship with alcohol and where your limits are. Okay? You can't be like puking on the club floor. You can't be waddling outside and puking onto the side of the street at like 27, dude. Like, so I've made this experience that like I'll be at like a TwitchCon party, and maybe me and one friend are the only people who are like kind of experienced partiers, and everyone else is like a 16-year-old in a 26-year-old body, and we're running from like station to station, emergency to emergency. It's like, oh, this person lost their phone. Oh, this person's fucking throwing up on the fucking street. Oh, shit. And like just being the parents of the party is not fun, okay? I'm sorry. It's crazy to me. You can't be getting like blackout. Somebody else has to like be in your Uber with you and get you home at like 27, man. Like, I'm not saying everybody should grow up partying and make that experience. I'm more saying that if you didn't, then like, especially an event like this, like chill out, you know? You've come this far in your adult life without having to get blackout drunk all the time. Another night's not going to kill you. Have a drink or two and chill. That's all I'm trying to say, okay? Anyway, let's build an E4 team. I'm gonna make a safe state here, I think. I'll level everyone to 47, and then we'll make a safe state because of like TMs and stuff like that, right? Nice rant. Save that one for the incoming pChal rants channel. I fucking hate that in this game, if you move a Pokemon with your... Oh wait, this works. Never mind. Okay, I take it all back. I didn't say anything. How's your experience as a driver to parties staying sober? I personally think that staying sober, smoking cigs, and watch your friends have fun is one of the most fun things about being a driver. The whole designated driver thing isn't as big of a cultural thing in Germany, or at least the parts that I'm from, because you could always reasonably expect to get home via public transportation, so everyone could get drunk. What I will say is that at the age of like, when was this? 22? When I first started going to TwitchCons, I met a person from my community from back then when I was a small streamer, one of my mods, who I'm still very good friends with to this day. Shout out Ewok. And what was because before that, I think at 22, I was still very much like I gotta get drunk at parties to enjoy myself, right? I'm anxious, I'm self-conscious, and I want to loosen up, so I'm just getting drunk, right? And it's not even that like directly. It's also just like you're used to partying when you're drunk, so you're afraid to do it when you're sober. And my friend that I met and that I went to like parties with and stuff like that in the US, he just doesn't drink. Just doesn't drink any alcohol, right? And what was crazy is that we would go to these parties and he was able to always, no matter how drunk everyone else was, how crazy the party was, he was able to match the vibe of everyone else in such a cool way where like you would almost think that he's also drunk. And that kind of made me realize that like, because he had never drank alcohol, but he would always go to parties in college and shit, he had just had a lot of practice partying sober. And it was like, oh, wait, I don't need alcohol to loosen up. I'm just used to partying when I'm drunk, and I've never practiced partying when I'm sober. And that was so impressive to me that when I went back home, I started just staying like sober at some parties, maybe having one drink, you know? And I realized this is totally possible. Like, you can totally do this. And if you can't, even after trying for a while, that probably means you're just at a shit party with shit people. You know? And like I like taking various substances when I party. Like, don't get me wrong, and I still do. Most of the parties that I go to, I will be consuming something because that's fun for me, okay? But it's just a nice confidence boost to see that you don't have to. And I think it changes your relationship to drugs in general and your relationship to partying a lot to realize that you don't need that, you know? And because of that, it just makes partying more fun in general, even the ones where you do like not stay sober, you know? And dude, also at some point, I think when you hit like your mid-20s, do you guys know those people at parties? If someone doesn't drink, they're like, oh, come on. Come on, join us. And the crazy part is that those people are always the ones who drink the most. You ever notice that? They're always the ones getting the most fucked up. Because what I think is happening, those people are self-conscious about their relationship to alcohol and the fact that they don't have the self-control to not drink. So seeing someone else able to not drink at a party makes them self-conscious, makes them self-aware, right? Which is why they're trying to push them to drink. That's my theory. People do that in Germany a lot. I had a friend visiting for his birthday that I should drink with him everything. Yeah. Like, I understand at like 19 when you don't know any better to be like that. And you can do it under the guise of like, oh, I just want everyone to have a good time, you know? But at like, even at like 24, like, dude... Like, there's so many branching paths that lead people down so many different roads in life at that point. Like, you have no idea what the other person's situation is. It's even more uncomfortable when, like, guys do it to girls, too. That one always, like, whoof. Even though they might do it with a man just the same way, it's just that dynamic always really, really irks me. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's one of those things, too, that, like, actually, like... calling it out, like, I think I'm at a point in my life where I would. It depends on what like my relationship to everyone involved is, but like, I'm saying like if someone does it to me, right, I'm 100% like calling it out. as being like super like immature behavior. Your attack and special attack are equal. I'm not going to press it. Actually, you know what? Agility, baton pass, giraffe rig might be like a whole thing. So we're just going to keep psychic here. I don't really think that. I guess you could have. I guess you would rather Zen headbutt muck. But whatever. I mean, don't even get me started on like clubbing culture, and I very specifically like offset from techno culture because I love techno, but just like the kind of clubs that you go to like get drunk and like scream along to really shitty pop music to the worst DJ you've ever heard, and like make out with people on the dance floor. Like, what kind of shit is that? Are you 16? Like. Holy shit, man. And that's every club in the United States of America that I've ever been to, so. Yeah, I think I'm just describing American clubs. I think Magneton, by the way, just doesn't learn Thunderbolt in this game. We can start thinking about... we should probably start thinking about casino TMs at this point, chat. So what I'm probably going to do is when I'm done leveling everyone, we're going to go in and like hack in those guys real quick. Because you can't buy coins in this game, so... Do I want Magnet Bomb? It's physical. Fuck that. It's because they can't drink until 21. Yeah, honestly, I think a lot of what I've experienced with party culture in the US is just like, oh, you guys are just like 5 years behind me, right? Like, I don't know. I'm not saying I think a lower drinking age is necessarily like better policy-wise. I have no idea. I've never like looked at the data on that, but I'm just saying like I'd notice like severe differences culturally, you know. It probably also just depends what kind of culture you grow up in the U.S. because there is absolutely people, and I know a lot of people who did start drinking at 13 in the U.S. just like me. It kind of like, but if you grow up in like a upper middle class, like kind of you're getting sent to after school activities all the time and your parents are like on your shit all the time, it's obviously different, right? I'm not sure if it's exactly class related, but I bet it would probably be to some degree. So in Germany, you can legally buy beer and wine when you're 16. So if you're 15, you have a bunch of friends that can buy you alcohol just from school. If you're 14, you have a bunch of kids that can buy you alcohol in school. Like, it's pretty insane. I'm not going to lie. I think it's crazy. Yeah, and then at Spirits, it's 18. Yo, Swords Dance Gligar? Maybe? For something? Swords Dance Gligar on Bruno? Does Gligar get, like, any good moves? Or are we stuck with, like, Slash? Does it get Earthquake TM, actually? It probably does, right? This can set up to +6 on Hitmontop easily. You can drink beer and wine at 14 in Germany with your parents' supervision consent. I mean, yeah, but like... I think that's not super relevant. I should have taught X-Scissor there for Will, I guess. And you know what? I will actually go back and teach it so I don't forget later. Gas station cashiers also kind of don't give a shit in Germany. Depends. I've definitely met ones that don't give a shit, yeah. But like I haven't looked not 16 in a while, so. I did get toxic spikes back on Tenta, yeah. Wait. We delete slash, and I think... Do you learn the earthquake TM? Do we need to make a list of TMs that we have available at this point? That sounds like a huge fucking pain in the ass. That sounds like an insanely huge pain in the ass, man. I really don't want to do that. Maybe, can we just like try to collectively think of some that would be important? That are like not casino or earthquake or dark pulse or department store related. I'm not testing Shuckle. I refuse to test Shuckle. Can I get Vileplume at this point without... I don't think I can without like any like crazy shit. I've also decided I'm totally testing Machamp. I just don't think Shuckle's gonna do anything, right? Yeah, I'm not getting the Pokeathlon items. It makes things too weird. Can't Shuckle solo Will? You know what? I guess I will level him up. Have I ever listened to Fox Stevenson? Never heard that name in my entire life. Chat, I've made a horrendous financial decision. I've made an absolutely horrendous financial decision that I might never recover from. And I made it full well knowing that it would ruin me. As your resident, rate your music, Mew, r/fucking Anthony Fantano type beat music listener who only exclusively listens to albums. I have bought a turntable and I started buying vinyls. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. This song is awesome. In 2024, I think vinyl sales are higher than they've ever been in history right now. I'm pretty sure that's right. I already had like a really good sound setup in my living room, but it's not like it sounds any better, by the way. I'm super off of the like audiophile thing. Like I don't give a shit anymore. Like I'm pretty sure vinyl doesn't sound any better than just like the highest quality on Spotify. But the experience of putting on the vinyl, like you're making the conscious decision, it just imbues it with I don't know. I mean, it's really stupid. Okay, there's so much significance to it when you put it on. It leads itself to more active listening, which is not worth the money that I'm putting into it, by the way. There's intentionality. There really is. When the album's like half over and you have to make the decision to like flip over the disc. Some albums are mastered in a way that vinyl enhances. I definitely have noticed that there's some albums that just sound worse on vinyl, and there's some that I think I might have perceived as sounding better. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm a big album listener, you know? I also just like the idea of like collecting the ones that I really like. It's really just about like the collecting aspect and just like having them around because you like them a lot, you know? Supporting artists is also like an argument, but like that's not why I'm doing it. Like it's a nice side effect, but I'm gonna be so real with you. Like it's not something that was like specifically on my mind, which is fucked because it should be because they make like things that make me really happy, you know. Be careful not to become a hoarder. I am not a hoarder, okay? Not at all. I don't have tendencies like that whatsoever. I close all my tabs in my browser so fast, man. I do the fucking psycho thing where every 6 months, I have this as like a recurring thing in my calendar. Every 6 months, I take a day off. I go through all of my shit and I throw out everything that I didn't use in the last 6 months. Except for like sentimental items, but I count those as like using them if I've like looked at them and they've given me joy, you know? Local Europeans throws out his coats in September. I do it a little bit more into the algorithm is a little bit more complicated than what I described. It's just, you get the idea, right? Should I have kept Nightshade? It's probably like Ariados's highest damage move now that I think about it. You still go rock climbing? Hell yeah. I haven't gone in 2 weeks though. So I guess no? I don't know. I meant to go yesterday, but my sleep was fucked. I was really tired. Do you get Baton Pass, Ariados? I feel like you get Baton Pass. Do you feel like this game is easier than Fire Red so far? I mean, so far, yeah, but I haven't done the E4 yet, so it's kind of hard. But because like my whole thesis with that Fire Red is not hard before the Elite Four, so it's kind of... So far there. I mean, like, the level curve on the random trainers is really, really stupid, but... Random trainers are definitely easier in this game. So are the gyms. Actually, you know what? The answer is definitely yes. Like, Jasmine is a joke. Chuck is a joke. Morty is a huge joke. It's really all about, like, Scyther, Miltank, little bit of Price, and then Kingdra. But, like... Koga and Fire Red Leaf Green can fuck you up a little bit. Sabrina can fuck you up a little bit. Misty can fuck you up. I mean, that's pretty much about it, huh? It's honestly... I saw there's a big new update to Blaze Black Volt White 2 Redux with like Gen 9 abilities and shit like that. It looked pretty cool. I do think that generally, structurally, I think what my content is going to be, I'm not going to do a lot of like one-off, oh, hey, let's play this one game for like a month or two and then make a video about it. They would probably be more economically viable, but I'm not really sure if that's what makes me... I think I really like the like huge projects that span multiple months into one huge video. That's really what I'm here for. And I think once the Run and Bun video is finished, that's what we're going to do again. But who knows? Hey, I'm a big fan of you since a long time. Can you time me out so I can get the real backseat experience? Sure. I'm looking at this new UI. CK Plus soon. Man, I don't want to... One of the issues I have, I'm just because of what I just described, I'm permanently like an entire game behind everyone else. And I really want that experience again of like a new game coming out. I guess I've never really had that experience But I want that experience of like a new big game coming out and being part of all the other people that play it for the first time. And I guess that's not really compatible with what I described earlier. So I don't know. It's difficult to think about. I've thought about something I want to do for my big project next. And it's not entirely new. It's not like nobody's done it before, but in that form, it would be completely new. And it wouldn't involve Crystal Kaizo. So Liam might actually come to my house and murder me, but there is a chance. Fuck, I overleveled right on. We have to change that back to 47 when I'm in PKX later. Remind me of that. But in the interest of maybe being a little bit more on the forefront culturally in the Nuzlocke community, maybe it's... The alternative, by the way, is that I just stream way more. But I think recently I just found too much joy in making big YouTube videos and working on those a lot. Working on the Run and Bun video has been the most fun I've had working in like 3 years. So yeah. Do you think Gen 3 ROM hacks are oversaturated? I mean, yeah, but it's just by far the easiest one to make, right? So since EK. Oh yeah, for sure. Are you in the know about new games coming out? There's been ones on the horizon for a while now, but what I'm envisioning for the next big project is like a little bit different. I think it has the potential to be really fucking cool. Onyx is definitely going to do something on the E4, right? I guess we could just hack in Steelix, because I am going to put Machamp in later. Which reminds me. Can you add all the trade evos that aren't just... all the trade evos to the tier list maker for heart, gold, soul, silver, except for those Gen 4 ones that you like only get on red. Yeah, I know you can get metal coat at this point. No, I'm gonna test Onyx and Steelix. I'm not gonna get Steelix here. I'm gonna test Steelix separately because you can get Steelix earlier. I'm pretty sure. Cliff Cave. It doesn't really matter though, I guess. Yeah, let's just fucking get it now. Who cares? Like, what is Steelix gonna be a higher tier because it fucking does well on like Jasmine? I think not. Ooh, but I didn't teach Iron Tail when I was... Did I teach Iron Tail? Do I have it? I did. Okay. Yeah, I imagine Steelix is amazing in E4. I'm just going to test trade evolutions. I think the way I did it in the Far Leaf Green video was really stupid in retrospect. I thought it made sense when I was doing it, but I should have just done it with them. And I ended up kind of doing it anyway. So let's just actually do it this time. We lose nothing. I think it's easier to just be like, hey, this evolution is really good here, but if you're not doing trade evolutions, it's probably not going to do anything for you. I think that's just kind of universally true. So is Shuckle like actually a guy, or like does he actually? Somebody said you can sweep Will. Do you get the toxic TM at this point? I think we've talked about this before. I don't think you do. People on Reddit were getting pissy about not including them. I mean, that's okay. That's definitely not going to sway me one way or another. Let's put it that way. That's not really. Toxic is behind Battle Frontier. Yeah, I don't think you can get Toxic, which makes things easier for me because I don't have to test like every random stall set. What are we listening to, King? We're listening to the Calippo set from Fusion 2024. By the way, the lottery for Fusion Festival was today, and we lost. My group lost. We did not get in. There's one more round, but it looks like I might not be going to Fusion this year. Unlucky. But that's what makes the festival special, right? Some years you just can't go. And hey, who knows? I don't want any of this. I don't want any of these moves. Do you get a Sandstorm TM? Does anyone know that? Okay. What are all the TMs in the casino? I have a lot of questions. Hey, how do you evolve Magneton in this game, by the way? Another question. I might have the Sandstorm TM. Power Plant and Kanto? You can't. Cool, okay. All right, we need a new set. This one, maybe? Not quite, not quite. I want something a little bit more out there, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Give me like a Tuambuna. Maybe an Extravaganza. It's like some down-tempo shit. Oh, we've listened to this one before, I think. Yeah, this goes. Do I want to pick up the Sandstorm TM for Shuckle? Do I want to go looking for it right now? Yeah, sure, fuck it. Or you know what? I'm about to open PK Hex. Let's just hack it in. Can somebody really quick tell me what the number of TM Sandstorm is? In this game. 37. Gotcha. All right, so we have a lot to do here. First of all, PK Hex needs to actually load the fucking file. Oh man, this game sells infinite substitute TMs? No! Every single Pokemon is viable! Oh! Oh no! What the fuck do we do? Let's just ban it. We just pretend it doesn't exist. Chat. We just pretend like it doesn't exist, okay? When we publish the video and some asshole starts talking about, hey, this one Pokemon actually really good with Substitute, actually completely free, sweeps the Elite Four, you go in, you downvote them, and you write them a comment about how Substitute isn't available in this game. Deal? Okay? I'm not testing Substitute. You got it, chat. Oh my god, is this my Centret solo run file that I just opened from fucking 2016? Holy shit. Guys, pickaxe is taking 13 years to open a save file. I'm sorry. Where is it? Pokemon Heart Gold. Salve items. Okay, give me boom, boom, boom. TM 35. Oh my god. 1. Wait, did we say it was 35? It was 37. My apologies. I was thinking one step ahead. We want TM35 Flamethrower. Give me 99 of those. Give me TM24. 99 of those. And give me TM13. 99 of those. And then... That's actually... Which one is Earthquake? Because I'm going to teach that to a bunch of guys and pretend like I only taught it to one. Because we just want to... Yeah. We're going to multiply some of the ones that are one-time use. Boom. And then bring me to the box. And then bring me to Rhydon, please. And then give me level 47 on that, Andrew. And then bring me to Machoke. And then let me evolve that to Machamp. This one's a little too... You know what? Yeah, this one's a little too grand for me, actually. I want something out there and also low-key. Too many synths. Why is there like no Tuambuna? Yeah, I dig it. Was there anything else that I wanted to do? Like, was there like reteaching a move or something? No, I already did all that. Right on level we did. We're not going to get Steelix. Are we going to get... Yeah, we are going to get Steelix. We are actually going to get Steelix. Boom, like that. Is Rocky really always hasty? Interesting. Why'd they give him like a shit ability? Can you get leftovers in this game, by the way? Oh, also, because I don't feel like checking if mom actually already bought it for me or not, I'm just going to give myself the choice scarf real quick, because I know you can have it at this point. Yeah, I don't think you can get lefties. Okay, boom. And now... Is there any other mom items that are actually good? Or... is it just the choice scarf? Oh, dude, because you get focus punch from Chuck too? I'm not testing substitute. I'm sorry. Yeah. Do Germans like die Ärzte? Yeah, if you're like 40. Or if you got bullied in high school. Not. Yeah, or like if you're 14 or if you just generally have like bad music tastes. I already got toxic spikes on Tentacruel and stuff. You already have Earthquake, right? Yeah. Thunderbolt here, Earthquake here. Let's also get Sandstorm on Shuckle real quick. I guess I could have stocked up on Roost TMs. Okay, apparently I didn't give myself Sandstorm, or I already taught it. It's one of those two. I could have just put Sandstorm on Shuckle, huh? Oh well. Or wait. Ah, it's down here because I put it in out of order. When you get Shifu in this game? Not soon enough, my friend. Not soon enough. Okay, seriously. Are we really doing Sandstorm Rest Shuckle? You know what? You put Sandstorm on this, and then you put Rock Tomb on it. And then it's like speed control support. Boom. And Encore as well? This might actually like not be terrible. Constrict? No, I don't think that is going to be a thing. I got to delete Waterfall or Surf on Tentacruel. I don't want to. I'll go do it. Hold on. Are we in agreement that Wheezing is going to be useless again? I'm pretty sure it's not going to do anything, right? You know what? It does sound not super terrible on Bruno. But I thought the same thing in Fire Red Leaf Green. It didn't do anything on them in that game, so... Although I think Wheezing was one of those mons I genuinely just wrongly tested at the incorrect level cap, so... I don't know. Yo, this is like a... not Jolly. The other one. Timid Tentacruel. Not bad. If you play Baltro, yeah, I have like 300 hours in that game. It like for the like entire spring and like half of the summer of this year was just that game for me. Outside of Run and Bun. Is Crobat a guaranteed encounter? I think like almost every Pokemon in this game is basically guaranteed if you route correctly. Can I get like an actually good move on Machamp? Like an actually good fighting move, by the way? Is that like possible or? I'm a bit hungry. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Why did I even give myself flamethrower TMs? What the fuck would I use that shit on? Dynamic guard, dynamic punch, no guard? How do you get dynamic punch? Should do a Soul Link with Wacko. You guys as a duo is gold. I do agree that me and Wacko have pretty good chemistry. And I love the guy. Nuzlocke, Soul Links are just a huge pain to organize. Because you have to... We need a type of Soul Link that you can do in like one day. Because like scheduling two people for like multiple days for hours at a time is just horrible. I still feel really bad. Never mind, I'm not gonna... Don't worry about it. Infinite EQ is crazy. I mean, like, it makes sense for the testing, right? Unless I'm using two Pokemon... Unless I have two Pokemon using Earthquake in the same fight to establish the strategy, hacking an infinite Earthquake should be fine. I should just be using Cross Chop for Machamp. No. Dynamic Punch is a delay. Okay. Async Soul Link. I mean, that just doesn't have the same... Like, you're doing it for, like, the communal experience of it, right? Like, for both players to be... I'm gonna teach Fly to Ho. Anything else here? I think I'm good, honestly. When was the last time you did a Soul Link? Was it my... I think I've only... I think it was... Oh, the Soul Link race that I played in with Point Crow. That was it. That was really fun. Remember when the bat flew in my room, guys? Good times. Ho-Oh gets Earthquake. I think you're right. You know what else I'm just realizing now? I forgot to even talk about it because I got so upset about Substitute. The casino does also sell Swords Dance. I probably... fuck, man. I should probably get those. Oh my god, everything's gonna be A tier in this game.
$3.5 of this.
I'll do it. Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll test Swords Dance. Who in my box even learns it right now? Sandslash for sure. Meganium Does Meganium get a physical grass move? Tentacruel. Meganium doesn't get a physical grass move. I mean, it gets Razor Leaf, but... Okay, I could be wrong. I think it's Sandslash, Meganium, Tentacruel, and that's it? This guy already has it. I should just hack them in and check. I think Kingler might get it, yeah. I think it's honestly not going to be that OP. What's the TM number? Anyone know? It's, I can check. Hold on, I have it. It's 75. Yeah, I'm testing Gyarados on a later attempt. Guys, PKX got stuck again, I'm sorry. One second, guys. Just answering my emails while I wait for PK Hacks to load, no problem. This is an amazing song. The like 3 different synths competing in the background. It's awesome. Okay, TM 75 is what we're looking for. It is a little out there. This is what I was looking for. All right, I think we're almost done with prepping Mons for E4. This takes so fucking long. We're going to have to do this like 2 more times. And the annoying thing is that after this, the game isn't even over, but whatever. Okay. I definitely have heard about Swords Dance Meganium being a thing. I don't think I need to test Swords Dance Rhydon if I can be super real. Does Primeape learn it? I don't think the Nidos get it, right? Meganium definitely gets it. Tenta gets it. We're going to get Waterfall over Surf then, actually. So let me get a Flymon, and then you get it. Swords Dance EQ Grass move. Yeah, something. I don't even think you run. I think instead of Razor Leaf, you can also just run like. Wait, Razor Leaf is 55, so it's what? It's like 80 something. I guess that is probably the best move you can give it. I guess Return would be better, but does Giraffere get it? I don't think so, right? Giraffere would be interesting because it can Baton Pass, but okay. gonna get rid of Ice Beam because I can reteach. Yeah, you have Synthesis on Meganium too, like... I think Seed Bomb exists, but I don't think Meganium gets it. Okay, yeah, let me teach Earthquake to Meganium. Strength is basically like stab Razor Leaf, right? And it's at least perfectly accurate. Let's try Earthquake Strength. Oh, I don't think it learns Strength actually. It does. Poggers. Okay. Physical Sweeper Meganium, boys. Okay, wait, I also have the Eradicate, huh? Didn't I have Eradicate that was like in the death box? Yeah. Oh, and then, oh, I forgot I have Gengar! Ah! Sorry. I super forgot about these Andrews. We established we don't get Facade, correct? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's post-game. Okay, first things first, let me get Waterfall over Surf on Tenta. Oh yeah, Facade is like lottery. Fuck that shit. Oh, chat, I watched The Substance. It was still in theaters. It was like the last showing. They like brought it back for like a weekend. Oh my god, what a dope ass fucking movie. Holy shit. It was really fun to watch with the crowd too and see people's reactions and shit, dude. Some people were leaving the theater and they were talking to me and my friend is like, oh, like they were fucking traumatized. We fighting someone today? Eventually. Do you watch Anora? I did not. That sounds like a Ligma joke, though. One thing I thought about The Substance, I thought it was an extremely good decision to... Because the film is very anachronistic, right? It doesn't actually, it seems like it doesn't take place in a real time period. Because people have smartphones, but also like the main character has like an old ass radio and looks at like ads in the paper. It's like a bunch of anachronistic like media that doesn't really make sense, right? And I think it would have been really tempting to make the movie about social media. And it wasn't at all. Social media was not a thing in The Substance, and I think that really, really, really enhanced the experience. Because it's a very literal movie. It's like very surface level, like understandable, which is not a bad thing. But I think including social media and how the characters interact with it in that movie would have made it extremely cliche and like eye-rolly extremely quickly. Right? It was the sound design and like it's just such a good movie. I actually do want Dark Pulse on Gengar. I'm gonna do that when I CBA to test Haunter and Gengar separately here. I'm sorry. Did you see Smile 2? I have not seen Smile 1. It sounded like a terrible movie. I'm definitely not gonna see Smile 2. I'm very picky when it comes to horror movies. Oh wait, I didn't level Eradicate. Hold on. I want to do the leveling by hand and not in pChal so I get all the level up moves and shit. Media of TV, feel like yeah, exactly. Yeah, using TV instead of social media was like a really good decision for the script of that movie. Do you get Sludge Bomb? Oh man, I don't know. Maybe. Do you get the Sludge Bomb TM in this game? Who knows? Chat, do you get the Sludge Bomb TM in this game? This is so hard. This is so annoying. I just want to fight someone. I want to see Nosferatu. I saw the trailer in the theater. It looked pretty good. Who's the director on Nosferatu? Is it Eggers? Is that right? What's his name? Robert Eggers? Oh, I love this guy's movies. The Lighthouse is insane. Superman trailer dropped today. Read the room, man. It's not the kind of movie we're talking about. I'm definitely gonna go see Nosferatu. It looked really good. You guys are asking me about a lot of movies that are coming out soon. I don't know about any of them. What makes a good horror movie for you? I think it's like atmosphere, style, like having very deliberate stylistic choices, and like understanding the subject. Like I think a good horror movie speaks to a certain fear that's deep inside of you. I think a really good movie to illustrate what I like and dislike about horror movies is, if you guys have ever seen the movie The Taking of Deborah Logan, the first half of that movie I thought was really good, and the second half of that movie I thought was really dog shit. Like, I like movies that like speak to a very inherent fear in us, and like and use the horror as like a metaphor for that. Like one of my favorite horror movies is The Descent, and I think that movie just has like a very good style. It's not like the greatest ever script or whatever, but like I think that movie just conveys the idea of like claustrophobia extremely well. Yeah, like speaking to like very primal, or like the first half of Taking of Deborah Logan is basically about this old lady who has Alzheimer's, and the disease is turning her into like this like crazy like monster basically. And the first half of that movie, if you have like a grandparent or something who has like dementia or something, seeing that like process of them like becoming less and less human over time, that was scary as shit, man. And that spoke to something in me, you know? And then the second half of that movie was all like supernatural bullshit. As soon as they gave like a supernatural explanation to what was happening, it was no longer interesting, I think. Like I think good horror really balances on that edge between like the real and the supernatural, where you're like not sure if what's happening is supernatural or not. I think The Descent plays with that idea really well as well, because like the horrors come from both the supernatural elements and the ones that aren't. Like half of Hereditary. Yeah. Hereditary is a good example of this. Yeah, Babadook is amazing. That one does like the atmosphere part really well, and also the like primal fear part kind of. Dude, the taking of Deborah Logan had multiple scenes that were like some of the most horrible exposition dumps I've ever seen in a movie, man. I think once you start laying out like the rules for the characters and how to kill the bee and here's where it comes from and all that, shit gets a lot less scary very, very fast, you know? I'm forgetting like oh man. I can never watch like a found footage horror movie again because the Spanish version of Rec is like, it's the perfect found footage horror movie. That movie is fucking scary, man. Holy shit. God, the final scene of that movie is probably the scariest thing like ever put on film. Do you enjoy Rec 2? I've never even seen it. I think Rec just also had like the perfect in-universe explanation for why it was found footage. It was all super coherent. All the scenes where something was filmed made sense. You never had that feeling of like, why the fuck is this being filmed right now? But like it was completely coherent and made sense. And it's like maybe the only found footage horror movie I've ever seen where like it just consistently always makes sense. Like the setup is just crafted extremely well. Yeah, it's a really good movie. Yeah, just Google REC Spanish. It's fantastic. Okay, I think we're done setting up. I need to evolve Haunter. I did not see No One Will Save You, no. Would you recommend it as a Christmas Eve movie with the family? Depends on your family, man. The set is really good. Do you guys think Raticate Sweeps, do you guys think Guts Raticate Sweeps will? I feel like there's a chance. First Pokemon kind of banger. I think my go-to, I don't watch it every Christmas, but I like the Gremlins a lot. That movie's very Christmassy to me. You're living in Germany? Yes, sir. You want my tax identification number, or we good, or? Gremlins 2 was dog shit? Horrendous take. What? Gremlins 2 is amazing. That is the most batshit insane sequel ever made. It's not cinema. It's not like a it's so good. Dude, isn't there a scene in Gremlins 2 where there's a TV set where there's like a movie critic and the critic is reviewing Gremlins 1? Gremlins 2 is great. It's a really fun movie. I don't know how you can think it's dog shit, because it's very obviously not meant to be taken seriously, right? I think what it's supposed to, what it's trying to do is just being like a completely unhinged, off the rails experience, and I think it succeeds perfectly in that. It reminds me a little bit of the movie I watched recently, A Town Called Panic. It's like a French animated movie. it genuinely feels like the people who wrote the plot wrote it by throwing random words at the wall. That was a batshit movie. That was really fun. It's super funny. Okay, we're gonna go on a quick break, and then we're gonna do the actual Elite Four testing. I'm actually ready.
Pokemojam.
All right. First matter of business. Before I do intense testing, I want to do one entire run through where I just try to beat it with 6 of the mons that I have. Okay. As like the quote unquote official attempt. What the fuck? So give me like Gengar, Steelix, maybe I'm not gonna do Ho-Oh for the official one. That's lame as hell. Who do I think could maybe sweep Bruno? Honestly, Girafarig? I could see it. Didn't Ghastly officially die? You're right. You're right. Good point. Okay, let's try Meganium on on Will. No, that's gonna be terrible. How do I want to do Will? Magneton kind of owns his ass, right? A little bit at least. I think the Primate Death wasn't official. I think only Raticate and I don't remember. Primate might have been official. You should definitely bring Persim Berries to the Elite Four, by the way. There's like 2 Confuse Ray openers. Let me get Mamoswine. The problem with Mamoswine is you don't really have a good ice move, though. What am I going to do on Lance? Give me Machamp. I think Tenta is really good. Yeah, I don't think Mamoswine is him. If I can be super real, you're only using Ice Shard. One of these D-Knights has like Fire Blast and shit. You can Scarf it with Ice Shard. When are you doing Pokemon Lucid? Probably not at all. I'm not very interested in that game. I think I'll bring Meganium. Tenta. The Dragonites are a big problem right now. I guess Mamoswine does help. Like, out of everything I have available, it's probably still the best mon I have versus the Dragonites. It's the nice thing is you know which of the D-Knights has Fire Blast because it's the level 51. Is this the team I want to run? I think so. Let's give it a try. Anyone know where I can get Persim Berries? Hey, I have this problem where I play main series Pokemon games and lose interest because they're easy, then play Drano type ROM hacks and quit because they're hard. What type of game would you recommend? You could try something like... Honestly, Drayano are the main step in between. Like, maybe try... Maybe you're not playing the right Drayano games. Like, Fire Red Omega, I think is, like, pretty much what you're describing. Can I beat, like, Gengar with this team? Does Karen's Gengar only have Focus Blast? And Lick? Okay, this is very interesting. I think this team beats the E4. Honestly, my will doesn't look amazing. I think I'm going to bring Tauros. How does Amphi do? I'm indecisive, chat. Let me try Tauros. I think. Honestly, it's Ampharos. Yeah, I'll do Ampharos. Give me like Choice Specs Ampharos, honestly. Or Scarf, maybe? Let's try Scarf Ampharos. Sure. All right, official attempt. Let's go. Wait, safe state. All right, let's give this a shot. Scarf Amphi. Okay. That was a crit. I have to switch on Executor. Could I do Signal Beam from here? Let me go here. Just stay in, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Scarfed. This has Psychic, Aerial Ace, Ominous Winds. I mean, honestly, just bring the Steelix in. That's really annoying. Bring the Amphi back and kill it. Okay. All right. Control F, Ampharos. Sweeps will with Scarf and support. You know what? We'll just write Great Will counter with Scarf. That seems accurate. All right. Why did I bring whatever? I feel like Steelix has a good chance of... I mean, Steelix is going to do very well here. Let me lead with Girafarig. Specs Girafarig here, I think. Right? I probably could have kept Scarf on someone. Okay, they go Fortress. Do you just stay in on this? It's gonna boom. How much does just... That's not enough damage. Let me absorb these spikes. He's gonna boom eventually. I only have physical moves on this guy right now. How do I want to kill this without dying to boom? This is gunk shotting. I think we try to get Giraffer again. I think I'm probably dead to gunk shot now, and he minimized once. How do I want to do this? Actually, wait. Steelix just walls it. Okay. This has Gust and Supersonic, by the way. I think Steelix is just S tier. I don't even think I need to like. Did you crit again? I have specs. Amazing on Will and Koga.
It has just on again, off again. It's been awesome seeing how you've grown since the days of Blue Keizo, and I'm looking forward to seeing what 2025 has in store.
Thank you very
Keep
much.
it up, Pokemon wide.
I appreciate it. Pretty Girafferic, pretty good on Koga. Do you guys think Specs Girafferic sweeps Bruno? What nature is my Jira? Okay, so this is plus speed. But like Girafferic is pretty fast, no? I have exactly 5 psychic PP. Do I have any elixir? I do have max elixir. I gave myself max elixirs.
Hey Jan Pokemo pause.
I think you can expect Girafferic to outspeed all these guys, right? I'm not sure about Hitmonlee. Okay, I mean, Girafferic sweeps Bruno with specs. Cool. Found the second best mon in the game. Is it? Do I want to scarf this Machamp? I think I do. Yeah, I mean, what other psychics even are there? Can you even get Hypno? I think you can, right? Jinx. Sawtooth. Okay, I do have no guard, but also I'm locked in. I only have 5 cross chop PP. I honestly think, you know what, this Machamp is maybe like not amazing. I'm not even sure why I brought it here. You have Focus Blast and Lick. I think this is a clear Tentacruel angle. Destiny Bond is scary. It's faster than me. What do I do here? I think I probably needed Scarf on Jira. We could try to Rock Tomb with Steelix, but it's... Here, I have an idea. There we go. I'll just stay in. I'm +4. Ah, fuck you. I'm not thick fat, but I'm scarfed, so easy. Okay, I want Ice Beam on Tentacruel. Is Johto just free? It's starting to feel like it. I think I'm gonna make the focus of the video like encounter routing and stuff like that, but we'll see. Who do I want? I want to keep specs on Jira. And I think I want Scarf on Ampharos, because Machamp's just kind of useless here. I mean, this is not free, I think. I think the Fire Blast Dragonite, I mean, I have Tentacruel for that one, and the other ones I can use Mamoswine for. Yeah, this is just going to be free, actually, now that I think about it. This is the Fire Blast one. Okay. Locked into Outrage. We go here. Now he wants to Fire Blast. So we go here. Yeah, that doesn't kill, but he hurts himself. Okay, this is probably going to be the Thunder one. I know, Gen 4 AI is too complicated. Just go Mamo. Holy shit. Y'all. I mean, the correct play here is just to Ice Shard for damage. It's not going to kill. It's just to Ice Shard for damage and sack before this gets out of control. And then we just go Tenta. Honestly, Mamoswine kind of ass. Am I crazy, Spega? Okay, we sack here. I can lose, I think. This has Scarf, right? Was I just slower, or? Ooh, okay, interesting. I think I'm gonna lose. Wait, what ice move can you go on Mamo? I didn't see any ice moves in his learn set, Spega. Oh, can you get Ice Fang? Okay, then I did this wrong. Fang by Relearner. Okay, I didn't check for that. I think you're faster. Fuck. Oh, 2 HP! Holy shit. I think I lose. Maybe. Okay, Charizard only has Fire Fang. I'll set up a curse. I think it's worth. Why am I not Iron Tailing? Interesting. Can this kill me? I should stay in. Holy shit, I'm gonna lose. Yeah, that doesn't kill. I lost. GG, we lost the Heart Gold Soul Silver Nuzlocke, boys. That was crazy. I didn't know about Ice Fang on Mamo. That's interesting. So Machamp was horrible. Machamp is useless in U4, first of all. I don't know why I brought that, Andrew. Am I crazy, or is Karen also just kind of free? I guess, yeah. Okay, interesting. All right, let's do systematic testing now. We'll start with Will. Okay, I think the C4 isn't as free as I thought. Okay, who do I want to check for Will? I want to see how Tauros does, like, in general. I know that Gengar is going to sweep. I wanted to try some Shuckle things. Yeah, if I had Ice Fang Scarf Mamo, it would have been a lot more interesting. Let me try Swords Dance Meganium. I don't think Noctowl is interesting here. Oh yeah, I should relearn her Body Slam over Strength. I guess we can test Electrode on Will, maybe. Specs Electrode. Wait. How can you beat Lance with this team? I can't. I'm just testing on Will. Anyone? Spega, do you know where to get Persim berries? You're gay. Wrong. I fuck women, actually. Source? Oh, I wanted to test Gligar, actually. Hack them in. Alright. I'll just test it without them. Specs on Gengar. I think Meganium's probably just too slow to do this, right? I mean, now I just get fucked, right? Like, I can't do this. Yeah, U-turn goes into Jinx, apparently. Source, Pokemon player, listen. All right. Sweeps will. Do you think Haunter can do it? I'm just curious. Because I should be testing them separately. I didn't bother to add Machoke because who the fuck uses Machoke, but... Like, what the fuck is Machoke gonna do? Was it on Gengar? I think so. Do we think Ho-Oh sweeps Will, guys? Okay, I mean, this is looking pretty good. I don't know. What are my stats? Quirky. I mean, you have a really big level advantage. Okay. Let me try Scarf Magneton. I think it's on Amphi, right? I think it's really cool that you got the choice items in this game. I wish more games gave you that. Shuckle for PP stall. Yeah. Well, I think Spega, I think the niche is also just like to have something that can rock tomb someone, right? Just like speed control. Okay, this does not kill, but it can't do anything to me. I guess this could put me to sleep, but... And then here I have to switch, I guess. I mean, I can't really do anything, but I'm gonna die eventually, so... I mean, this does well. I think this does about as well as Ampharos, maybe a bit better. Probably as well or better than Ampharos on Will. You do not get Magnezone in this game, I have learned. Okay, I want to try Swords Dance Gligar. It probably doesn't do anything, but... Yeah, you just get fucked. Okay, gotcha. Like, you need something for Will, right? Kinda. Like, his Pokemon are threatening. Is it kind of a Lorelei situation where you maybe just want to bring an electric type? Shadow Balls. How do you get Shadow Ball in this game, by the way? Oh, it's from Morty, right? Yeah. Yeah, Girafarig seems insane. Steelix also really helps.
Summoning Roma Entei.
I want to try like Specs Shadow Ball Crow. You wouldn't bring Crobat though, is the thing. Yeah. Like, who else would I bring here? Like Will is weak enough to where you don't want to dedicate an entire Pokemon to him. I guess. Maybe. I think the electric types are fine. Oh yeah, I was going to test Eradicate. Where can I poison Eradicate? Does this forest have Weedles? You can have Umbreon here. See, Spega, this is why I need you for these streams. Yeah, I'm testing Eevee on like... You know what? I should just pick up Eevee. Hold on. Oh, you don't get Psychic on Espeon, huh? What's your best move then? Psybeam. Is that enough? Let's do some testing. Where is she? Is it like here? I think it's this house. It's nighttime right now and I don't want to fuck with my computer settings, so we're going to PK hex this Espeon. What's like the moves? You don't get Calm Mind, right? Okay. It's basically just Psybeam. And I guess Future Sight, but... Yeah, no, you don't get the Psychic TM. All right, guys, we got like 15 more minutes until PKX finally opens, so what do you guys want to talk about? Americans are wild, man. I know Americans who like didn't grow up with public transport. And then when they were in a country that had public transport, they were like too afraid to use it. Because they weren't used to it. Isn't that crazy? So they just took taxis. It's a cultural thing, man. I don't know. The thing is, if you have been on public transport in the US, it can be pretty fucking wild. Does Hop-Up appear at night? I don't think so, right? I should just find the Weedle. Taxi industry is kept alive by American tourists. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Is there Weedles here? Should lead with something else. Version exclusive. Can I get my fucking Pokemon poison somewhere? I don't want to change the game time, guys. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want to change the game time. I'm not going to do it. Nidorans. There's Nidorans somewhere. There must be. Poison Point Nidorans. There's Poison Point Nidorans here. I don't have cut. Tell me there's one here. Tell me there's one. There's not. I actually know. I actually looked up this encounter table at one point. Order a Filet-O-Fish instant toxic poisoning. Dude, if you are a germaphobe, if you're afraid of like contracting diseases when going out to eat, the best possible place you can go to is McDonald's. I don't mean to glaze. But bro, the bigger the company, the more likely their fucking rules are insane, no? Okay, maybe... is this a crazy take? Am I... Franchises can be owned by private individuals who don't always follow the rules. Yeah, but it's like a subset type situation, because every other business is owned by individual people who can fuck up. It's just that people who work in a franchise have like one more institution of authority to report to that can fuck them. I'm not saying every McDonald's is perfect. That's not the argument. The argument is that the chance for you to catch something is probably lower at a McDonald's than at any random other restaurant. I wasn't expecting there to be that much disagreement with that take. Damn. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm also only using McDonald's as an example here. This goes for Wendy's and Burger King and whatever. Wait, can you fly from Johto to Kanto in this game, or do they not have that technology yet? Maybe it's just also because here in Germany, every McDonald's I've ever been to has been fucking pristine, man. Holy shit. They don't fuck around here at McDonald's. Maybe that's why? Aren't German food sanitation laws way stricter? Yeah, man, but listen, I've been to some wacky restaurants here that weren't owned by big corporations. But yeah, I agree, Liam. I don't think I've ever gotten sick from eating at any German place. I've definitely gotten sick eating at like random American like a Miami. I got a Cubano in Miami. I think that was the only time I legitimately got sick from eating somewhere. Okay, Radicate. I know he's modest. I understand. But if he can't do this, he can't do shit. He does outspeed Jinx. He's not him here. Like, the thing is, the cheap kebab places in Germany all get their like kebabs like frozen. Like the big things, they just get them frozen from the same fucking like central distributor, right? It's kind of hard to fuck that one up. It's probably the vegetables I would be concerned about. Spega, isn't facade lottery? Yeah, Liam. No, the vegetables are the issue. You can play Lotto an infinite times per day. Who the fuck does that, man? Be for real. It's 10%. Fuck you. 10% on a Friday. Is that true? I ain't fucking with that shit. I'm not getting lottery shit. Dude, I'm not even getting like Pokeathlon evolution items. I'm not about to fuck around with the lottery, man. This is gonna be the worst fucking tier list ever to make, dude. I will say, I think the Elite Four is pretty interesting so far. This shit's not easy. Ooh, Giraffe-rig. Ooh, Giraffe-rig. Uh-oh. I mean, they can't really touch it, can they? This thing is insane in E4, man. Shadowclaw, Flash Can, Charge Beam, Dragon Pulse, Facade, Silver Wind, Drain Punch. I'm not fucking with it. I'm not gonna fuck with it. I don't care. I don't care. All right, you lost that one. It definitely doesn't, it's not like super consistent, but you can give this like a Lumberry too, right? Like it's, I think you can reasonably call this like a high chance to sweep Will. What about specs? It's obviously got specs equipped, bro. Does Hoa learn Shadow Ball? I didn't check. I'm just gonna try to do this with fucking Flamethrower or something.
Why'd people happy?
It probably does get Shadow Ball, huh? Oh, I actually have one TM left. Fuck it. Teach that shit. Actually keep extra sensory, bro. I'm just gonna teach Flamethrower if I want Sacred Fire. How's your special attack, Ho-Oh? That's actually, you know what? Could be better. We're gonna get cooked here, guys. Never mind. Do these guys only use like one full restore, by the way? I feel like they've not been using them a lot. Kind of an embarrassing performance for Ho, I'm not gonna lie. Lance has 2. That sounds about right. Girafferic seems crazy so far, yeah. Super good. Okay, Electrode. Let's just pretend you had a Lumberry, but like this, you're like just not winning this, right? Like... Okay, I got lucky there, but like... I'll put that down as... Do you know when Drew goes live? That guy is hiding. He does not want to do his run and money for. Okay, I think that's about it. Oh wait, Espeon. We'll run a quick gauntlet with Espeon here. Nice beat. She's insane. Okay. Sweeps Will with Shadow Ball. I really think Sandslash sweeps Will. I don't think so. I don't think you have the speed or any. What makes you think that? There's no way. You eat way too many psychics, no? It's Pong is crazy. What do we do on the on this guy? We gotta do it with someone else, right? So, and you can't really come back in on this, can you? Do you survive like a gunk shot? Oh, I mean, you just get...
Wow, almost 2 years.
Or does Espeon get like some crazy esoteric item that or some crazy move? Oops, I didn't mean to reset it all. Does Espeon get some crazy move that lets it kill that fortress? I guess I could have tried to just Shadow Ball it twice, huh? Oh, I can't because I'm Specs. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Okay, so this definitely needs help, like, on Koga, but... And then I'm assuming it also sweeps Bruno with Psybeam. Do we think that's true? How much damage does this do? I'm just curious. Okay, yeah. I'm struggling. You can do it, Espeon. I believe. Fuck yeah. Ooh, that doesn't kill? Yeah, she definitely needs help. Like, she doesn't do this solo, but she does a lot of damage. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand what the requirements are for the Elite Four. What kind of shit you need. I think that's... Oops. I healed the poison on Eradicate. I think I'm starting to get an idea. Espeon doesn't have specs right now. Oh yeah, true. Good point. I didn't save, by the way, so... It had it last time. Okay, I mean, I can judge it from here. Like, these are just kills, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, I just did it without specs, so... You just kind of need a psychic type. True, Emmy. Right, Ho. I don't know, Ho is just boring. I don't even want to test it. It's really boring, and like I don't think it even does anything interesting, right? It's trivialized by Heracross plus Gyarados. Is that even true? Can we talk about how fast the lava is moving? I think it's on speed up, right? But even this is very fast moving lava, you're right. Okay. Alright. What? So I have a good idea for Will. You kind of want like maybe an electric type. Usually you would just want like a psychic type that spams Shadow Ball because you want to bring a psychic type anyway. Bruno is just bring your psychic type. I do want to test Gengar some more. I want to see how far he can go with like just a choice specs and a dream, you know? I don't think Tauros does like anything. If I can be super real. You have the Icy Wind TM for Gengar. I don't know if that's a thing. On like multiple levels. This Elite Four is not easy. Bruno is easy. I think Koga's kind of a not joke, but he's not hard. Like, oh my god. Okay, got it. Okay. To be fair, so far Bruno has been easy because I brought someone to sweep him every time. Once we start doing like more in-depth testing, like this guy probably can fuck you up. Psychicless, no Meganium, Bruno. Yeah. Does Meganium sweep Bruno? Dude, the thing with Bruno is you can like set up anything on Hitmontop, right? This thing doesn't do shit. Like, I'm pretty sure I can set up, like, Swords Dance Raticate on this guy, right? Can you hit me with anything? Okay, that thing had Blaze Kick. It was a great beat. Okay, and this thing has Rock Slide. Okay, that was definitely not guaranteed, but... Did I save? I saved here. Okay, I probably can't set up Swords Dance Eradicate on Hitmontop. But, like, I could definitely set up Swords Dance Tentacruel, right? Tentacruel in general seems really amazing. For, like, any of these guys, right? I think I'm just going to kind of... Super versatile... E4mon... SD setup on Bruno. The Hitmontop has Dig. I don't think you can set up the sweep, right? Can you? Let's try it. Hold on. I should just be making save states, but... Oh, true. Protect. Sweeps Bruno with Protect SD. Ice Beams for D-Knights. Can most Tentacruels kill D-Knight with Specs? Houndoom counter. Like, this is almost sounding like S tier, depending on how we end up defining it. What about on Koga, Tentacruel? What do you do here? No, I'll play through Lens. I'll play through to red. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, Spego. Tentacruel seems amazing. Like, I think the way we can think about the tier list for Heart Gold Soul Silver, and we can think about this more once we start doing, like, getting more in-depth about the encounter routing. The tier list of this game could almost work as, like, a guide to encounter routing. Like, you can pretty much get every Pokemon in this game. Here's the priority with which you should route for them. Does that make sense? Yeah. I did never do the Mr. Mime sweep on Lorelei, no. That's really cool. I don't think I played with Calm Mind a lot during my testing. Okay, give me Protect on Tenta. Yeah, I think that's an interesting way to approach this. Let me actually note this down. Approach. You can pretty much guarantee every Pokemon in the game. This tier list is a guide on what to route for and why. Okay, that's a really good way to think about it, I think. Yeah, this is a sweep. Okay. Can we do something like that on Karen? No way, right? Not with, I mean, yeah, we just can't. Tenta seems really good. Just let me try something here. Okay, even at +6 we don't kill, so this is just completely unrealistic. But I mean, if you do get it, you just win. I'm actually going to note down, can in theory sweep Karen if you can set up on and kill Umbreon. Like, you probably shouldn't plan for it, but like, he can do it. I mean, like, what Umbreon does is you set up 3 Swords Dances and it confuse raise you and then you hit yourself. But I don't know. That was a crit. That probably doesn't kill, right? Raw? There's no way. This does, though. This seems S tier. I'm not gonna lie.
Hi, Jan.
The arrow is a problem. Am I crazy? Okay, to be fair, Tentacruel was 49 or level 49 there, but Ho-Oh kind of loses the 1v1 against Charizard, unfortunately, guys. I'm sorry to say. This thing is a little dog shit. Was I not clicking fly? I think I was. This is potentially S tier, I think. The Tentacruel. Okay. Alright. So we all agree that Primeape doesn't fucking do anything in this game, right? Except for maybe help out on price. I'm just going to go through and make sure I have something written down for everyone. Because I think I'm starting to understand pretty well how the E4 in this game works. Rage sweep on Karen. Yeah. I feel like this ride-on never does anything. Crobat, we already wrote down a lot. Spega, do you think Crobat has any role in E4? I don't think so, right? I don't think the Nidos do anything. Okay, I think the next playthrough we're going to focus really hard on encounter routing. You know what? It walling Arrow and Zard is actually a really good point. I think that might actually just be enough to... And it probably helps on Koga. You know what? Yeah, this thing's not bad. Steelix counters Arrow. Right on Golem B tier. Something like that, yeah. The Mamoswine. If I gave that a Scarf and Ice Fang... It goes crazy on Lance, right? Gligar doesn't do anything. Giraffe Rig is insane. Shuckle has like a minor PP stall niche on E4 if you need something desperately. Wheezing does absolutely nothing. Gligar, we already established, does nothing on E4. Machamp does nothing. Steelix is great. The Nidos don't do anything. Dragonair doesn't do anything. I think Kingler we have to look at one more time. Is Rock Tomb Krabby a thing on... I think the only question I have about Kingler is Rock Tomb Krabby a thing for Scyther? I can do some Nidoking testing. Okay. You know what? They're probably pretty good on Koga too. Ice Beam user for Lance. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? The Nidos are pretty good, actually. Let me actually... Hold on. Let me try to do something here. Let's do, like, Girafarig. I'll bring both Nidos. To see how they both do. And then you only need something for Karen. Let's bring Rhydon here. And Tauros. This could be interesting. Fuck Primeape, though. Give me Mamoswine again, so I can test the Ice Fang thing and get B-roll for it. I don't have a lead for Gyarados now, I guess. What am I doing? Getting Ice Fang. Yeah, I can go T-Bolt Nido, that's true. It is 95 accurate, to be completely fair. Where's all my choice items? What's the most surprisingly good Pokemon so far? It's Girafarig. This thing is like maybe the best Eformon. How good does Mamoswine speed need to be? What's Lance's Dragonite speed? Most surprisingly bad? I don't think anyone's been surprisingly bad. I mean, Raticate is just garbage again. Noctowl, by the way, is like really good for early game. I don't think anyone was like especially bad. Oh, Ho-Oh, true, yeah. Ho is really mid. Okay, I think my Mamoswine is really slow. This is 85 speed. Oh, this thing kind of sucks and doesn't do anything, question mark? Why did I think that Ho got Swords Dance? Thanks for reminding me about the scarf. Any raw max you have your eyes on? I have some ideas for what I want to do next, but I won't share. Yeah, the Nido Girafarig combo here seems really good. Because what you can do now is you just go Flamethrower Nido. To kill Fortress. And then you just go here. Then you do this. And then you go back here and you get poisoned, which sucks. So maybe you just equip like a berry or something. I mean, like, you still just win, right? Like, you would teach Thunderbolt here, obviously, but... Guys, I'm getting owned by the Crobat. Guys. There we go. Yeah, this Nido Giraffe Rig combo is kind of nice with it. Specs unknown hidden power psychic. I mean, yeah, true. Let me do this real quick before I forget. Why, by the way, did I teach everyone Toxic Spikes who learn it? I was like, ooh, this is like a good move. It's really not. Am I gonna need Flamethrower again? No shot, right? The Nidos seem a lot better in this game. Than in Fire Red Leaf Green. I don't want to lead on Umbreon here, though. Maybe just Mamo EQ or something. That's decent damage, I guess. This thing low-key pretty annoying. Okay. What does this team do versus Houndoom? Not much, to be honest. I think you go to Nidoqueen. And then you don't get crit and Earthquake kills. It's that easy. Okay, so I found Nidoqueen's niche compared to Nidoking. Compared to Nidoking, tanks, Flamethrower on Houndoom. Okay, just go to Giraffe on Vileplume, actually, huh? Is your Nidoking Sheer Force? Isn't that hidden ability? Pretty sure that's hidden ability. Oh yeah, you also resist Focus Blast for Gengar. But I mean, you can't really kill it. What do I want to do here? This doesn't seem great. If I can be super real with you, I'm trying to get a para here. Perfect. He kind of spited me out of Thunderbolts. Yeah, I'm kind of having a problem here about the whole Focus Blast situation. There's no way I'm faster. Ice Shard, I guess. Okay, that was pretty lucky. Do I have a revive for Tauros? He's kind of just filler here anyway, but I do. I don't think Tauros really does anything, no. Alright, give me Specs Nidoking and give me Scarf memo and then test them all. Do we think Nidoking outspeeds the Gyarados usually? Oh. How do you load? Shift. Guys. Guys, the screen is black. Okay, we're fine. Okay, so now I'm locked in. So now I'd have to switch to something, and he's probably outraging. I guess like you could just sack something, right? Like so. Okay, Tauros is dog shit, by the way. Okay, now you just do this. Okay, and he just sends Dragonite after Dragonite as well. Okay, Nidoking is amazing. Good thing I caught that one. That just kills. It's got specs. Like you can even... Okay, you can't take on the Charizard afterwards, but almost. And I mean, now you just have this guy. Honestly, Rhydon isn't even amazing. He takes a lot of damage from Air Slash. Wait. I want to see if Nidoking can do... Nidoqueen can do this. Yeah. Okay, I mean, you are just straight up slower than Gyarados. I mean... That's... good to know. Okay, yeah, Nidoqueen. Is this like minus speed or something? You said 104 is the speed to beat? Nah, it's too slow. Yeah, I agree. The Nidoking is very fast. This might be plus speed. Hasty. Yeah, that makes sense. So you can't really expect Nidoking to outspeed the D-Knights, actually, huh? What speed are the level 40... the level 49 ones? Like, you could probably expect this to be around, like, what, 99 speed or something? Easy to get enough EVs. I'm kind of ignoring EVs for these, but... the 50 is minus speed. Okay. Well, that complicates things. Can do insane damage on Lance if fast enough. I think with Scarf you just don't do enough damage. We can try Scarf Nidoqueen, I guess. I mean, yeah, that just doesn't kill. I think 104 speed is what we said. Oh, Nidoking. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Oh my god, yeah, Nidoqueen sucks ass, actually. That is not enough damage. Okay. Wait. They're both poison point. These seem like very conditional A tiers. They're okay early. Like they're actually pretty good for Miltank, both of them. Yeah. I think I agree with low A. Okay, so the problem with Mamoswine is that he sends in Zard, which I don't love. Also, Rhydon is like takes so much from Zard. Okay, Zard arrow counter. I think that air slash was a flinch. But yeah, Rhydon seems very bad. If you bring it, then only to counter arrow. Do you outspeed this? No, you don't. But it's fine. Okay. Excellent on Lance if you're confident in hitting Ice Fangs and have a Zard counter. Yeah, Steelix is probably just better than Rhydon. I guess I will say about Mamoswine, this Pokemon is impossible to guarantee, right? My comment about the McDonald's was about the Filet-O-Fish specifically. I don't know how you're still thinking about that, bro. I was literally just using your comment to like start like a bit banter, like a little rant banter with Jack kind of thing. You can guarantee Jinx or Swinub. Was that true? If you're Soul Silver, don't you also get Delibird? Okay. Jinx is probably good, right? We'll test it, but on the next playthrough, but what psychic move does it get? And does it learn Shadow Ball? You get like none psychic moves. Okay. All right, boys, I gotta go. Wait. Let me see. Is there anything else in this PC we absolutely need to talk about E4-wise? I think I have a really good idea about everyone here. Oh, yeah. Really quick, just so I know, because the only thing I can think of for Kingler is Rock Tomb Krabby a thing on Scyther? Does it do something? Because I forgot to test that. Okay. That's rock tuam. Okay. I think we're done. That's the only thing I wanted to know about Kingler. I think it literally doesn't do anything else. All right, we're rating Jackie Internet. He's playing Run and Bun. This looks like Seafloor Cavern. Hell yeah. I think he's prepping for like the hardest Seafloor Cavern trainer. One of the hardest. No, this isn't the Rosa Raid one. This one's still pretty hard. I think it's first Seafloor Cavern trainer. / raid Jackie Internet. My friends, it's been a pleasure. I will be back. I think I'm streaming tomorrow. I want to do 2 streams a week. I'm pretty sure I'll stream tomorrow. And then we'll do Kanto with this box, I guess. Spega, be real. Is there any hard fighting Kanto? I think blue's probably hard, right? Okay. All right. We'll see. I'm planning to stream tomorrow.